Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Quarantine Theater Company production. This is a single episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer from season 6, episode 6, Once More with Feeling, the musical episode. Interestingly, episode 6 of season 6 aired on November 6th in 2001, and today is October 6th. So we're shy by exactly 1 month of the 20-year anniversary. But here's our wonderful cast. We have Angi, who will be reading as Dawn tonight. Katie, who will be reading as Anya. Hunter will be reading as Spike. Travis will be reading as Sweet. Jessica will be reading as Buffy. Angela will be reading as Willow. Paul will be reading as Tara. Logan will be reading as Giles, and I will be reading as Xander. And most importantly, we will have Laren, who will be doing our scene description and keeping us up with what's going on that we can't see through what we're saying. So Laren, if you don't mind, go ahead and take us away.
All right. Interior, Summer's home, Buffy's room, day. Buffy's alarm clock rings. It's 7 a.m. She picks up, looks at it, then puts it back down. Interior, Summer's home, Buffy's room, day. Willow, Tara, and Dawn go about their morning routine, making beds, brushing hair, getting ready for school. While fluffing the pillows, Tara finds the flowery herb Willow used to make her forget their fight lying in the bed. She picks it up, sniffs it, and smiles. Interior, the magic box, day. Anya and Xander look through Tomorrow's Bright magazine. Xander points something out and smiles. Anya frowns, then moves off to help a customer. Giles finds Dawn reading a magic book and takes it away from her. Tara and Willow are researching ancient texts while Buffy passes the time sketching. Giles approaches with a battle axe and looks at Buffy expectantly. She puts down her pad, takes off her sweater, and follows him into the training room. Cut to exterior, Sunnydale Cemetery, night. Buffy walks alone through the graveyard on patrol.
Every single night, same arrangement. I go out and fight the fight. Still, I always feel the strange estrangement. Nothing here is real, nothing here is right.
A vampire attacks and Buffy fights it while she sings.
I've been making shows of trading blows, just hoping no one knows that I've been going through the motions, walking through the part. Nothing seems to penetrate my heart.
She slams her stake through the vampire's heart. She turns and sees a horned demon and two vampires nearby. The vampires charge her and attack.
I was always brave and kind of righteous. Now I find I'm wavering. Crawl out of your grave. You'll find this fight just doesn't mean a thing.
She punches a vampire. He punches her back and knocks her to the ground.
She ain't got that swing.
Thanks for noticing.
The vampires and demons surround her, dancing. Buffy leaps to her feet and grabs a ceremonial sword in the grass nearby.
She does pretty well with things from hell, but lately we can tell that she's just going through the motions, faking it somehow.
Buffy dissipates one vampire, kicks another away from her, and stabs the demon in the gut.
She's not even half the girl she... Ow!
Buffy strides through the graveyard with the sword, approaches a tree, and cuts the ropes, binding a man to it, freeing him.
Will I stay this way forever? Sleepwalk through my life's endeavor.
How can I repay
whatever I don't want to be? Going through the motions, losing all my drive. I can't even see if this is really me, and I just want to be alive.
The last vampire attacks again, and she stakes him. Cut to interior, magic box, day. Buffy enters the store to greetings all around.
Morning, Buffy.
Hey, did you get Dawn off to school all right?
What? Yeah, I think so.
Willow is puzzled at Buffy's response. Buffy heads over to the reading table where Xander sits with donuts. Anya busses about, tending to the store.
Respect the color and tame the donut.
That's still funny, sweetie.
So no research, nothing going on, monsters or whatnot. Good. So did anybody last night? Did anybody burst into song?
Everyone stops and stares at her, then comes to life in a flurry of agreement, talking over each other in their excitement to share.
Merciful.
We thought it was just
We were
us.
arguing, everything rhymed, then there were harmonies.
It was bizarre. We were like talking.
I
and
might get talking. I'll tell.
We did like this whole duet about dishwashing.
It's very disturbing.
Explain
Like you were in a musical.
What did you sing about?
I don't remember, but it seemed perfectly normal.
But disturbing and not the natural order of things. And do you think it'll happen again?
I don't know. Should look into it.
With the books.
Do we have any books on this?
Well, we got to just break it down. Look at the factors before it happens again, because
I've got a theory that it's a demon, a dancing demon. Something isn't right there.
I've got a theory. Some kid is dreaming and we're all stuck inside his wacky Broadway nightmare.
I've got a theory. We should work this out. It's getting
Theory, what's this cheery singing all about?
It could be witches, some evil witches, which is ridiculous because witches, they were persecuted. Wicca, good and love the earth and women power. I'll be over here.
I've got a theory. It could be bunnies.
I've got a theory.
Bunnies aren't just cute like everybody supposes. Oh, they got them hoppy legs and twitchy little noses. And what's with all the carrots? What do they need such good eyesight for anyway? Bunnies! Bunnies! It must be bunnies! Or maybe midgets?
I've got a theory. We should work this fast. Because it clearly
could get serious
before it's
past.
past.
Got a theory. It doesn't matter. What can't we face if we're together? What's in this place that we can't weather? Apocalypse. We've all been there. The same old trips. Why should we care?
What can
What can we do if we get in it? Working through with every minute.
We
We have to try.
We'll pay
the price.
It's
Do or die.
I've died twice.
What
Can't
Can't we face if we're together?
in this place
What's
that
In this place that we can't weather.
face,
Nothing we can't face.
except for bunnies.
Oh, see, okay, that was disturbing.
I thought it was neat.
So what is it? What's causing it?
Thought it didn't matter.
Well, I'm not exactly quaking in my stylish yet affordable boots, but there's definitely something unusual going on here, and that doesn't usually lead to hugs and puppies.
Well, is it just us? I mean, is it only happening to us because we could probably be a spell or something?
Buffy turns and heads for the door. She opens it to find people dancing in the street in front of the dry cleaners across the way. 2. Exterior, Sunnydale, Business District, day. A man holds up his dry clean shirt and sings triumphantly.
They got the mustard out.
They got the mustard out.
Interior, the magic box, day. Buffy closes the door and turns back to the others.
It's not just us.
Later, the door swings open and Dawn runs in, excited.
Oh my God, you will never believe what happened in school today.
Everybody starts singing and dancing.
Dawn is disappointed that her news isn't news.
I gave birth to a pterodactyl.
Oh my God, did it sing?
So you guys too, huh?
Tara whispers to Willow.
So what'd you sing about?
Math.
Tara and Willow are giggling to themselves. Tara suddenly turns to the others, covering.
That's right. The volume. The text.
What text?
The volume text.
Yeah.
The Marinford report?
Tara nods eagerly.
The what now?
There's just a few volumes back at the house that deal with mystical chants, bacchanals, might be relevant.
Dawn looks down at the computer and sees a pendant and chain lying on the glass. She surreptitiously slips it into her pocket.
Yeah, we could.
Well, I'm a hair's breadth from investigating bunnies at the moment, so I'm open to anything.
Great. We'll check it out and we'll give you a call.
Yeah, this could blow the whole thing wide open.
They both stand up and quickly make for the exit. Exterior, Sunnydale Park day. Willow and Tara stroll through the sun-dappled park, surrounded by people picnicking, throwing frisbees, etc. Two college guys approach from the opposite direction, and their gaze follows Tara as she and Willow walk past.
Do we have any books at all at home?
Who wants to be cooped up on a day like this? The sun is shining. There are songs going on. Those guys are checking you out.
What? What are they looking at?
The hotness of you, doofus.
Those boys really thought I was hot?
Entirely.
Oh my god. I'm cured. I want the boys.
She turns to follow them, laughing, and Willow pulls her back.
Do I have to fight to keep you? Because I'm not large with the butch.
I'm just not used to that. They were really looking at me.
And you can't imagine what they see in you?
I know exactly what they see in me. You.
She smiles as Willow as they come to a stop near a pond.
I live my life in shadow, never the sun on my face. It didn't seem so sad though, I figured that was my place. Now I'm bathed in light, something just isn't right. I'm under your spell, how else could it be? Anyone would notice me. It's magic, I can tell. How you set me free, brought me out so easily. I saw a world enchanted, spirits and charms in the air. I always took for granted I was the only one there. But your power shone brighter than any I know.
Two of the picnickers stand up and dance in harmony with Tara.
I'm under your spell, nothing I can do. You just took my soul with you. You worked your charm so well. Finally I knew everything I dreamed was true. You made me believe.
Tara sweeps Willow into her arms and they dance together. Interior, Summer's home, master, bedroom, day. Tara and Willow twirl into each other's arms and suddenly we're in their bedroom. They sit down on the bed, holding hands and smile lovingly at each other.
The moon to the tide, I can feel you inside.
Tara falls backward into the pillows.
I'm under your spell, surging like the sea, wanting you so helplessly.
Willow leans over her, smiles seductively, then moves backwards out of frame.
I break with every swell, lost in ecstasy, spread beneath my willow tree. You make me complete.
Tara rises blissfully off the bed, levitating.
You make me complete. You make me complete.
Interior, the magic box day. Xander and Buffy are at the table reading the books.
I bet they're not even working.
Who now?
Willow and Tara. You see the way they were with each other. The get a roominess to them. I bet they're singing. They're probably singing right now.
I'm sure Willow and Tara are making every effort.
Oh yeah.
Xander.
Buffy, it's okay. I do know about this stuff. Besides, it's kind of romantic.
No, it's not.
Come on, songs, dancing around. What's got to be wrong with that?
Exterior, Sunnydale streets, alley, night. A man stands in the alley alone, tap dancing. As he dances, his steps get more frantic. It's obvious he can't stop. A look of panic crosses his face as smoke begins to seep from beneath his clothes. He bursts into flames with an agonal scream and incinerates. He drops dead at the feet of Sweet, a devilish-looking demon in fashionable and flashy clothing.
That's entertainment.
Interior, Xander's apartment, continuous morning. Anya and Xander wake.
Hey, baby. You don't have to go to work?
No, I shut the crew down for the day. My guys started dancing around me. I don't know if I can deal. It's a flab thing. So, waffles?
Will you still make me waffles when we're married?
No, I'll only make them for myself, but by California law, you will own half of them. Okay, how about omelets? You know I can do an omelet.
Anya throws back the covers and sits up.
This is the man that I plan to entangle. Isn't he fine? My claim to fame was to maim and mangle. Vengeance was mine. But I'm out of the biz. The name I made, I'll treat for his. The only trouble is, I'll never tell.
She is the one, she's such wonderful fun, such passion and grace. Warm in the night when I'm right in her tight embrace. I'll never let her go. The love we've known can only grow. There's just one thing that, no, I'll never tell.
They both look slightly nervous.
'Cause there's nothing to tell.
They get up and head into the living room. Xander heads for the fridge while Anya sits at the table.
He snores.
She wheezes.
Say housework and he freezes.
She eats these skeezy cheeses that I can't describe.
He opens the fridge and picks up a slice of green and yellow cheese and sniffs it dubiously.
I talk, he breezes.
He doesn't know what pleases.
He's got diseases from a Chumash tribe.
The vibe gets kind of scary. Like she thinks I'm ordinary.
Like it's all just temporary.
Like her toes are kind of hairy. But it's all very well. Because God knows I'll never tell.
When things get rough, he just hides behind his Buffy. Now look, he's getting huffy. Because he knows what I know.
She clings, she's needy. She's also really greedy. She never
dies or beady.
This is my verse. Hello.
Anya suddenly starts dancing like a 20s flapper.
Oh, look at me. I'm dancing crazy.
Xander watches her for a moment, then does the same, matching her moves and sweeping her around her apartment.
You know, you're quite the charmer.
My knight in armor.
You're the cutest of the Scoobies with your lips as red as rubies and your firm yet supple tight embrace.
He's swell.
She's sweller.
He'll always be my feller.
That's why I'll never tell her that I'm petrified.
I've read this tale. There's wedding and betrayal. I know there'll come the day I'll want to run and hide.
They both crawl onto the dining room table and meet in the middle, their lips inches apart.
I lied, I said it's easy. I've tried, but there's these fears I can't quell. Is she looking for a pot of gold?
Well, I look good when I've gotten old.
Will her lies become too stressful if I'm never that successful?
When I get so worn and wrinkly that I look like David Brinkley.
Am I crazy?
Am I dreaming?
Am I marrying a demon? We could really raise the beat, make marriage a hell. Thank God I'll never tell. I swear I'll never tell. My lips are sealed.
I take the fifth.
Nothing to see. Move it along. I'll never tell.
They fall backward into the couch, laughing. Exterior, Sunnydale streets, day. Xander, Anya, and Giles walk along the sidewalk. In the background, various people dance and sing and pass by. Xander and Anya are talking over each other in their anxiety over what just happened in their apartment.
It's a nightmare. It's a plague.
It has to be stopped.
Like a nightmare about a plague.
It's like we're being watched. Like there was a wall missing from our apartment.
I didn't want to be saying the things, but they just kept pouring out.
Yeah, like there were only 3 walls and not a 4th wall. My toes aren't hairy.
And they rhymed and they were mean, and my eyes are not beady. Giles, you got to stop it.
Well, I'm looking into some leads, and
Oh, of course. Clearly our numbers are retro pastiche that's never going to be a breakaway pop hit.
Work with me, British man. Give me an axe and show me where to point it.
Xander, it's not quite that simple, but I have learned some very disturbing things. Basically,
a woman notices a cop writing her a parking ticket and runs over to him.
I'm asking you, please, no, it isn't right, it isn't fair. There was no parking anywhere. I think that hydrant wasn't there. Why can't you let it go?
As in burnt up? Somebody set people on fire? That's nuts.
I don't know. One more verse of our little ditty and I would have been looking for a gas can.
well, clearly emotions are running high, but as far as I can tell, these people are burned up from the inside. They spontaneously combusted. I've only seen the one. I was able to examine the body while the police were taking witness arias.
Okay, but we're sure the things are related. The singing and the dancing and the burning and the dying.
We're not sure of much. Buffy's looking for leads at a local demon haunt, and at least in theory, she is, but she doesn't seem to.
She's easing back into it. We pulled her from an untold hell dimension. Ergo, the weirdness. The important thing is to be here for her.
I'm helping her as much as I can, but...
He shakes his head in frustration. Anya awkwardly pats him on the shoulder, trying to comfort him. Interior, Spike's crib, night. Spike climbs up into the crypt from the lower level as Buffy enters.
Sun sets and she appears. Come to serenade me.
So you know what's going on?
Well, I've seen some damn funny things the last 2 days. 600-pound Shirago demon making like Yuma Sumak. That one will stay with you. I remain immune, happy to say.
He holds up a liquor bottle.
Drink.
A world of no. So any idea what's causing this?
Oh, that's all. You just come to pump me for information.
What else would I want to pump you for? I really just said that, didn't I?
Yeah, well, don't want to bore you with the small talk.
He goes over to the door and holds it open.
Don't know a thing.
What's up? You're all bad moody.
It's nothing. Glad you could stop by. It's nothing.
What?
I died so many years ago, and you can make me feel like it isn't so. And why you come to be with me, I think I finally know. You're scared, ashamed of what you feel, and you can't tell the ones you love, you know they couldn't deal. Whisper in a dead man's ear doesn't make it real. That's great, but I don't want to play, 'cause being with you touches me more than I can say. Since I'm only dead to you, I'm saying stay away and let me rest in peace. Let me rest in peace. Let me get some sleep. Let me take my life and bury it in a hole 6 foot deep. I can lay my body down, but I can't find my sweet release. So let me rest in peace. You know, you got a willing slave, and you just love to play the thought that you might misbehave. Till you do, I'm telling you, stop visiting my grave and let me rest in peace.
Exterior, Sunnydale Cemetery, night. Pallbearers carry a coffin towards a graveside service. Buffy and Spike approach from the distance.
I know I should go, but I'll follow you like a man possessed. There's a traitor here beneath my breast, and it hurts me more than you've ever guessed. If my heart could beat, it would break my chest, but I can see you're unimpressed.
Spike leaps into the coffin as the pallbearers pass by.
So leave me be and let me rest in peace. Let me get some sleep. Let me take my life and bury it in a hole 6 foot deep. I can lay my body down, but I can't find my sweet release. Let me rest in peace.
Spike lets his vampire rise to the surface as he scatters the mourners, tossing their chairs around and grabbing the priests by their vestments. Buffy pulls him off the priest and they both tumble into the open grave. Buffy lands on top of Spike, face to face.
Why won't you let me rest in peace?
Buffy gets out of the grave and runs off into the night.
So you're not staying then?
Interior, Summer's home, Dawn's room, night. Dawn dumps her purse on the bed. Tara stands in the door, watching.
A lot of homework?
Math. It seemed cooler when we were singing about it.
Willow said they have a lead on the whole musical extravaganza evil. This demon that can be summoned. Some sort of Lord of the Dance. But not the scary one. Just the demon.
Do they know who summoned it?
They don't even know its name yet, but Willow will find out. She's a brainy type.
I'm glad you guys made up.
What?
The fight you guys had about magic and stuff gives me belly rumblings when you guys fight.
Dawn, Willow and I never fought about.
It's okay. You guys are so great together. I just hate it when you, but that was the only fight I've seen you guys have anyway. But I'm still glad it's over.
Shirt where she's wearing Willow's magical herb. It starts to dawn on her what the herb is for.
Dawn, there's something I need at the shop. Will you be okay for a little while?
Yes, the 15-year-old can spend half an hour alone in her locked house.
I won't be gone long.
Tara quickly leaves and Dawn heads over to her dresser. She opens her jewelry box and takes out the inside partition, revealing a stash of stolen jewelry, charms, and talisman. She picks out the pendant she stole from the store earlier and puts it on.
Does anybody even notice? Does anybody even care?
She turns around and comes face to face with a life-size and living ventriloquist doll. The creature seizes her as the two others, just like him, throw a burlap sack over her head. Interior, the bronze, night. The club is deserted, empty. Dawn walks up to the billiard table. She gets down and tries to get away, but the three living dolls block her and thwart her. Their movements aren't normal, however. The entire escape attempt is well choreographed ballet sequence. She slides across the floor to the foot of the stage and looks up to find Sweet looming over her. He tap dances down the stairs and smiles at her.
Why do you run away? Don't you like my style?
He snaps his fingers and his cherry red suit instantly changes to electric blue.
Why don't you come and play? I guarantee a great big smile.
He pulls his mouth off his face and holds it out to her. The disembodied mouth continues singing.
I come from imagination and I'm here strictly by your invocation. So why did you say, why don't we dance a while? I'm the how to swing. I'm the twist and shout when you gotta sing, when you gotta let it out. You call me and I come running. I turn the music on. I bring the fun in. Now we're partying. That's what it's all about.
Dawn stands up and matches Sweet's moves with her own, eventually dancing with him, ballroom style.
Because I know what you feel, girl. I know what you feel, girl.
So you're like a good demon, bringing the fun in?
All these melodies that go on too long, then that the energy starts to come on way too strong.
A door drops off the ceiling and lands in the middle of the dance floor.
All those hearts lay open that must sting, plus some customer just start combusting.
Sweet opens the door and a charred and smoking corpse falls through. Dawn recoils in horror.
That's the penalty when life is but a song. You brought me down into this town, so when we blow this scene, Back we all go into my kingdom below, and you will be in my queen.
Sweet waves his hand, and Dawn's jeans and sweater turn into a silver ball gown.
'Cause I know how you feel, girl.
No, you see, you and me wouldn't be very regal.
I make it real, girl.
What I mean, I'm 15, so this queen thing's illegal.
I can bring whole cities to ruin and still have time to get a soft shoe in.
Well, that's great, but I'm late, and I'd hate to delay her.
Something's cooking. I'm at the griddle. I brought Nero his very first fiddle.
She'll be pissed if I miss. See my sisters, the Slayer.
Sweet freezes mid-step.
The Slayer?
Uh-huh.
Sweet chuckles and turns to his minions.
You find her. Tell her anything. Just get her here. I want to see her Slayer burn.
Dawn cringes, realizing she may have made a mistake.
Now we're partying. That's what it's all about.
Interior, the magic box, training room, night. Buffy smashes an inch-thick plank held by Giles with one kick.
Good. Good.
I feel like I should bow or have honor or something.
It may seem hokey, but we have to work on precision and concentration as much as power. I'm still not sure what we're facing.
We'll figure it out. I'm just worried this whole session's going to turn into some training montage from an 80s movie.
Well, if we hear any inspirational power calls, we'll just lie down until they go away. Anyway, I don't think we need to work that much on your strength.
Yeah, I'm pretty spry for a corpse.
Buffy flips up onto a vault and does a perfect handstand on the rings.
Have you spoken to Dawn about that incident at Halloween?
Oh, I thought you took care of that.
Troubled, Giles nods.
Right.
What would I do without you?
She finishes stretching.
Okay, I'm ready.
You're not ready for the world outside. You keep pretending, but you just can't hide. I know I said that I'd be standing by your side, but
He takes a set of throwing knives off the wall and whips them at Buffy one at a time. She easily dodges or deflects them, reacting with paternal speed.
Your path's unbeaten and it's all uphill. And you can meet it, but you never will. And I'm the reason that you're standing still. But I wish I could say the right words to lead you through this land. Wish I could play the father and take you by the hand. Wish I could stay here, but now I understand. I am standing in the way.
Interior, the magic box, store floor, night. Giles continues in voiceover as Tara rushes into the store and ducks past Willow. She climbs the ladder into the upper loft where the magic books are stored.
The cries around you, you don't hear at all. 'Cause you know I'm here to take that call.
Interior, the magic box, training room, night. Buffy does flips and acrobatics moves in slow motion while Giles watches.
So you just lie there when you should be standing tall. But I wish I could lay your arms down and let you rest at last. Wish I could slay your demons, but now that time has passed. Wish I could stay here, your stalwart standing fast, but I'm standing in the way. I'm just standing in the way.
Buffy comes back into real time with Giles.
Did you just say something?
Interior, the magic box, store floor, night. Tara flips through a book on magic herbs. She finds a picture that nearly exactly matches the flowering plant she holds in her hand. The caption reads, Lef's Brabble, used for augmenting spells, forgetting, and mind control. Tara turns and looks down at Willow talking to Buffy in front of the store.
I'm under your spell. God, how can this be? Playing with my memory. You know I've don't you see? There'll be nothing left of me. You made me believe.
Giles enters from the back and sings in counterpart to Tara.
Believe me, I don't wanna go. And it'll grieve me 'cause I love you so. But we both know. Wish I could say the right words to lead you through this land. Wish I could play Father and take you by the hand. Wish I could stay here. Wish I could stay here. Wish I could stay. Wish I could stay.
The door opens as Spike pushes out one of Sweet's living ventriloquist dolls into the store.
Look at what I found.
Is this the demon guy?
Willow turns and smiles.
Tara.
Tara ignores Willow and approaches Spike and his captive.
Works for him. Has a nice little story for the Slayer, don't you? Come on then, sing.
He kicks the dummy forward into the room.
My master has the Slayer's sister hostage at the Bronze because she summoned him. And at midnight, he's going to take her to the underworld to be his queen.
What does he want?
The dummy points at Buffy.
Her.
Spike steps forward and grabs the creature.
That's all you got to say then?
The dummy slips Spike's grip and runs off.
Strong. Someday I'll be a real boy.
So, Dawn's in trouble. Must be a Tuesday.
I just left her for a few minutes.
Oh, it's not your fault. So what's the plan?
Plan schman, let's mount up.
No.
Dawn may have had the wrong idea in summoning this creature, but I've seen some of these underworld child bride deals and they never end well. Maybe once.
We're not just gonna stay here?
Yes, we are. Buffy's going alone.
Stupid git. There's no...
If I want your opinion, Spike, I'll never want your opinion.
A little confusion spell could
No. I mean, I don't think it'll help.
Forget them, Slayer. I got your back.
That you wanted me to stay away from you. Isn't that what you sang?
Oh, Spike sang a whittle song.
Would you say it was a breakaway pop hit or more of a book number?
Let it go, sweetie.
Fine. I hope you dance to your burn. You in a little bit.
He glares at Buffy and leaves.
You're really not coming?
It's up to you, Buffy.
What do you expect me to do?
Your best.
Exterior, Sunnydale streets, night. Buffy pauses before a burning trash can. She warms her hands as the citizens of Sunnydale dance a hellish ballet in the light of the fires burning along the street.
I touch the fire and it freezes me. I look into it and it's black. Why can't I feel my skin should crack and peel? I want the fire back.
Interior, the Bronze, night. Sweet pushes Dawn down into a chair and Buffy sings in voiceover.
Now through the smoke she calls to me to make my way across the flame, to save the day or maybe melt away. I guess it's all the same.
Exterior, Sunnydale streets, night. Buffy continues on towards the Bronze.
So I will walk through the fire, 'cause where else can I turn? I will walk through the fire and let it.
Exterior, Sunnydale streets, alley, night. Spike sits in the darkened alley, brooding.
The torch I bear is scorching me. Buffy's laughing, I've no doubt. I hope she fries. I'm free if that bitch dies. I better help her out.
Interior, the bronze, night. Sweet stands up and smiles at Dawn.
Damn it,
Because she
Travis.
feels she is dawn to the fire. Some people never
She
learn it.
will never learn, and she will walk through the fire and lit it.
Interior, the magic box, night. Giles is having second thoughts.
Will this do a thing to change her? Am I leaving Dawn in danger? Is my Slayer too far gone to care?
What if Buffy can't defeat it?
Beady is, eyes is right, we're needed. Or we could just sit around and glare.
They all stand up and head for the door.
We'll see
We'll see it through. It's what we're always here to do. So we will walk through the fire.
Exterior, Sunnydale streets, various, night. Buffy walks alone in the night. The scene rotates between the various players and groups as they make their way to the bronze.
So one by one they turn from me. I guess my friends can't face the cold.
What can't we face?
Why I froze, not one among them knows, and never can be told.
So one by one, they come to me, the distant redness on their guide. That single flame they had in mind, it's what they had inside.
From the grave, much graver.
First he'll kill her, then I'll save her.
Everything is turning out so
Ring
wrong.
through the motion.
No, I'll save her, then I'll kill her.
I think this line's mostly filler.
What's it going to take to strike a spark?
She will come to me.
Days are finally ending in a blaze, and we
We
are
are caught
in the
fire.
Fire.
The
Point of no return.
Return.
So
We
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 will
will walk
through the fire
Let
and
it
let
let
it
it
burn.
burn.
Spike leaps the fence behind the bronze.
let
Let
it
it
Burn.
burn.
Buffy strides up to the front door.
let
Let
it
it burn.
Let it
Let it burn.
Let it burn.
Buffy kicks the door and it splinters off his hinges and smashes to the floor.
Showtime.
Interior, the bronze, night. Buffy walks in, taking in Sweets and his henchmen.
I love a good entrance.
How are you with death scenes? You got a name?
I got 100.
Well, I ought to know what to call you if you're going to be my brother-in-law.
Buffy, I swear I didn't do it.
Don't worry, you're not going anywhere. I am.
What?
Sweet leans forward, interested.
Deal's this. I can't kill you. You take me to Hellsville in your place.
What if I kill you?
Trust me, won't help.
That's gloomy.
That's life.
Come on now. Is that really what you feel? Isn't life a miraculous thing?
I think you already know.
Sweet smiles impishly.
Life's a show and we all play a part. And when the music starts, we open up our hearts.
Buffy shrugs out of her coat and takes note of the 3 dummy henchmen arming themselves with pool cues in the shadows.
It's all right if some things come out wrong. We'll sing a happy song and you can sing along.
The henchmen attack and Buffy beats them back.
When there's life, there's hope. Every day's a gift. Wishes can come true. Whistle while you work so hard all day
Giles and the gang arrive.
to be like other girls, to fit in this glittering world. Don't give me songs.
She needs backup. Anya, Tara.
Anya and Tara run up behind Buffy and dance and sing back up for her.
Don't give me songs. Give me something to sing about. I need something to sing about. Life's a song you don't get to rehearse, and every single verse can make it that much worse. Still, my friends don't know why I ignore the million things or more I should be dancing for. All the joy life sends, family and friends, all the twists and bends, knowing that it ends. Well, that depends on if they let you go, on if they know enough to know that when you bow, you leave the crowd.
Buffy mounts the stage. Sweet knows what's coming and smiles with a flourish of his hand.
There was no pain, no fear, no doubt, till they pulled me out of hell.
Buffy turns to look at her friends, who faces register shock and dawning horror.
So that's my refrain. I live in hell, 'cause I've been expelled from hell. I think I was in hell.
Willow takes a step backward as the enormity of what Buffy has revealed sinks in.
So give me something to sing about. Please give me something.
Sweet shakes his head and Buffy leaps off the stage, dancing in an uncontrollable frenzy. The tempo increases to a frenetic pace. Buffy starts to smoke and burn. Sweet leans forward in anticipation of the inevitable. Suddenly, Spike is there. He stops Buffy in mid-step before she could burst into flame.
Life's not a song. Life isn't bliss. Life is just this. It's living. You'll get along. The pain that you feel only can heal by living. You have to go on living so that one of us is living.
The hardest thing in this world is to live in it.
Sweet smiles and claps.
Now that was a show-stopping number. Not quite the fireworks that I was looking for.
Get out of here.
I smell power. I guess this is the little misuse and I should be on our way.
That's never going to happen.
I don't make the rules. She summoned me.
I so did not. He keeps saying that.
Sweet strokes the pennant around Dawn's neck.
You have my talisman, oh sweet thing.
But no, this at the magic box, it was on the floor. I was cleaning and I forgot, but I didn't summon anything.
Well, now that's a twist.
If it was in the shop, then one of us probably.
Giles looks at each of them in turn. Finally, Xander raises his hand.
Xander!
Well, I didn't know what was going to happen. I just thought there was going to be dances and songs. I just wanted to make sure we'd work out, get a happy ending.
I think everything worked out just fine.
Xander looks at him fearfully.
Does this mean that I have to be your queen?
It's tempting, but I think we'll waive that clause just this once. Big smiles, everyone. You beat the bad guy. What a lot of fun. You guys have been real swell, and there's not a one who can say this ended well. All those secrets you've been concealing say you've been happy now once more with feeling. Now I gotta run. See you all in hell.
Sweet throws his arms wide and disappears into a swirl of blue and red energy, leaving everyone standing silently and awkwardly, not sure what to do or say to each other.
Where do we go from here?
Where
do we go
from
here? The battle's done, then we kinda won.
So we
sound our victory cheer. Where do we go from here?
Why is the path unclear when we know home is near?
Understand we'll go hand in hand,
But
but
we'll
we'll walk alone in fear. Tell me, where do we go from here?
When does
the end appear?
Spike stops dancing and turns to leave.
Bugger this.
When do the trumpets cheer?
the curtains
Close on a kiss not known.
we can tell.
We can tell the end is near.
where do
we go from here?
Exterior, the Bronze, alley, night. Spike stalks out of the club as the others continue with their song. Buffy comes out after him.
Hey,
Should go back inside. Finish the big group scene. Get your kumbayas out.
I don't want to.
Today you suss out what you do want. There'll probably be a parade. 76 bloody trombones.
Spike,
Look, you don't have to say anything.
I touch the fire and it freezes me. I look into it, it's black.
So many years ago.
This isn't real, but
You
I
can
just
make
want
me feel.
They move closer and closer until their lips are inches apart. And Spike sweeps Buffy up into a passionate kiss.
Where do we go from here?
The end, fade to black.
All right, you guys. Well done, cast.
Great job, gang.
What a great
Great job,
Buffy
guys.
episode. Everyone was perfect. Thank you guys for watching, and hope to see you again next time.